They're hard to pull out. These cards are kind of weird, the texture on them. Okay. The first card we have is participation. You guys there's some of you that might be participating this month of April. You might be participating with others in building something of value, creating something, building something, manifesting something. And it could turn out to be profitable financially, or it's just worth a lot because it has very high quality. But it's you working with others and you're participating with these other people, and each person is very unique in what it is that they bring to this project or to this participation that you'll be possibly, maybe you're thinking about joining this group or participating in this group or moving, signing up with this team of people to work together. So a lot of you guys might be thinking about that. Secondly, we have this card called experiencing, which means you might be really enjoying your days this month in April. There's something about April, it looks like, that's bringing you to a point where you might be experiencing life in a different way that you have before. So you might be experiencing situations, people, places, anything. And when you're experiencing these things, you're really focusing on them and you're finding joy and in that very moment. And you're experiencing those moments with gratitude, joy, and appreciation. This is the inner voice card. This is a card that speaks about truth. It speaks about honesty, authenticity, and it speaks of being honest within the depths of your soul. So this is somebody who is very in touch with their higher self. They're in touch with who they are. This is something that is so whoever this is very in touch with who they are and what they want, and they're able to communicate that. They're able to listen very well to their inner voice, and their inner voice is you're so connected with your higher self that you can communicate this and be honest and clear, crystal clear, with people around you and yourself, in any situation that you're involved in, and you'll be able to really communicate in a very clear, wonderful way. And a lot of you guys are going to be feeling this. You're going to be feeling this wonderful feeling of wisdom, knowledge, truth within yourself. Okay, so the next card we have, ordinariness. This is very similar to the experience card in a way. This is ordinariness. Same thing, similar to the experience card. You're going to be finding a lot of joy in just the mundane things in life. You might be living your life in a mundane way, or maybe not a lot has changed in your life this month of April. But you're really going to be appreciative for the mundane things you have. You're going to be appreciative for that. A lot of you guys are just really going to be grateful for what it is that you have and find joy in each moment and what it is that you do on a day-to-day basis. It's a very, very, very good card. So there's something here about truth, and wow, it's so great. Okay, Capricorn, let's go on to your reading here. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. This is somebody possibly from your past might be coming back. You might be thinking about somebody from your past, missing somebody from your past. Somebody from your past may be coming in this month for you. It looks like somebody's having a hard time letting go of the past, being you or somebody else. There's something here having to do with somebody from the past and not being possibly able to let go of something. They may be holding on is the thing. All right, so the main card we have for the center of your reading. This is a card that says something has ended within a relationship. Something wasn't working. There was arguments. People were not getting along. And now somebody's moving away. This is the Six of Wands, by the way. Sorry, you guys. This is the Six of Wands. somebody, it's you, Capricorn, or somebody else. Instead of moving, something's ended between you and a situation, or you and somebody else. And there's hurt feelings, and there's disappointment, and there's sadness. But normally when this something ends, people go their separate ways and they move on to something better. This person is having a hard time moving on. They're not going towards the rainbow. They are kind of staying in this dark sadness. And they're having a hard time moving forward and letting go of the past and moving forward to the beginning. So that does kind of go along with this somebody from the past here not being able to let go. So something's ended and somebody's having there's two messages of this. Somebody's having a hard time with letting go. It's too hard for them to accept, and it's too painful for them, and they don't want to let go. There's a part of them that doesn't want to let go. They may know it's the right thing, but it doesn't matter because they still don't want to let go. Okay. So they're having a hard time with accepting. We have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is in reverse. So this states clearly that somebody was left out in the cold. There was an end to something, and somebody's feelings were hurt. They were left out in the cold. Somebody could have lost their job. This is the Pentacles, so it does mean something financial. It could mean that you lost your job. If it's not a job, it is a relationship. Something that meant something of value to you that you were receiving at one point has ended. Okay, but the thing is about this card is whoever this is not feeling left out in the cold anymore because it's in reverse. They're actually coming out of a state of feeling lost, feeling alone, feeling sadness or loss. They're coming out of a depleted feeling, and they're regaining something here. They're coming out of it. Maybe they've gotten a new job. If this was about a job, you might be receiving some kind of supplemental income, or a new job is coming up, and so you're getting prepared for your new job, and so you're coming out basically of a time of being left out and not having enough. So that's good. Somebody's recovering. This is basically recovering. So somebody's recovering from the loss, and somebody is not. Somebody's having a very hard time with it. This is the Four of Cups in reverse, and it's in the position of what's in front of you right now, Capricorn. This is you. You're coming out. You're realizing something. There's some kind of realization that you're feeling right now. There's some kind of truth that you're seeing that you didn't see before. It's almost like you didn't see it before. Now all of a sudden you see some kind of truth. This is some kind of realization. And it's also a card of appreciation, as where maybe you didn't appreciate something before, and now all of a sudden you're seeing things in a different light, and you are appreciating things. And that kind of goes along with this card called the Ordinary. Because sometimes, we can live an ordinary life and just, do the same old every day, and just like be bored and feel stuck in our lives. But that's not the case. Something's going on in your life. Maybe nothing's changed, but your perception has changed, because you're feeling, both of these cards are very similar to that, where you're coming out of a state. This one was coming out of a state of feeling stuck, feeling bored, not appreciating what it is that you currently have, wanting something different, but not knowing how to get it. But now it looks like you are knowing how to get it. You are seeing a different perspective. You are appreciating what you currently have. So this is great. This is really good, you guys. In your recent past, you have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is somebody who is manipulated, feels stuck, feels trapped, feels cornered, because they've been either emotionally manipulated, or they feel just emotionally stuck. Like they don't know, like, how did I get here? They all of a sudden took on so much. There might even be some deceptions that were going on that caught you in a situation, and now you were stuck. So somebody in the recent past, felt very manipulated, and and cornered and kind of forced into a situation. When in actuality, this person really was not forced, because you actually have free will. You went along with it, or something happened to where you felt like you were forced, or you felt stuck within your own self. Bottom line is, everybody goes there one time or another. We find ourselves stuck and trapped in a situation, and we're like, how the heck did we get there? And sometimes it's because we lie to ourselves, or we just ignore the signs or allow other people to do that to us. Okay, so that was in your past, though. Somebody felt like that in your recent past. It could be this person that's still feeling trapped or disappointed because something ended and somebody's not doing very well with it. This is what you guys currently want right now. You guys really want some balance. You want some healing. You guys want to heal. Be healed. You want to be balanced in your life. You want to live life equally. You don't want to go up and down, highs and lows. You want to be in control of your emotions. You want steady flow within your emotions and in your life. It does look like you've had some ups and downs, right? You lost your job, or you came out of a situation. You recovered, though. So you had an up and down here. And then same with this. There was an up and down with, at one point, you might have felt stuck and bored. And now all of a sudden you're seeing things in a beautiful light. So there is definitely progress going on with you guys' emotions. You're emotionally maturing in some way or another, because you guys really are starting to see some truth and some light in the situation. But this Temperance card is here. It is saying that you do want some kind of, this is also you guys. This also could be just you. It could be just your beautiful energy, and that you just want to be yourself again. You want to be your powerful, powerful self. And that's balanced in a beautiful state of mind and in control, right? In control. Right now, what's currently basically within you at this moment is the Star card. This means you have hopes, you have dreams, you believe in yourself, you believe in what it is that you want, you believe in your dreams so much. Look, you believe in them so much. You guys are seeing and realizing and experiencing and growing, and there's some kind of epiphany going on with you. Something's really changed your mind, your outlook on life, and you really have healed from something. You've healed from your past. You've recovered from this loss, whatever this Five of Pentacles was. You've come out of something. You're really seeing the light, and you guys are really grateful to be alive. You're grateful for what you have. You may not have a lot, but you are grateful for what it is that you do have, and you know that you believe that you can have and do whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're dreaming about. You really have a faith, a strong belief, you guys. That's fantastic. How you're looking at your situation here is the Knight of Wands. Swords. The Knight of Swords. So you guys are looking at this situation with this other person, or if this is yourself, having a hard time moving forward. You are communicating your truth. You're being honest, and you are upfront, forthright, and you're coming to communicate with anybody in this situation, and you're going to be honest with them, and you're going to communicate. And maybe you're coming in to tell this person, this is maybe they want to come back to you. Maybe they don't want to end the relationship. Maybe they're coming and begging for forgiveness, or begging to stay together, or begging to keep this relationship alive. And I think you're coming in. You are going to respond to this person. It looks like you are going to, you're not going to run away from this person or hide. It looks like you are going to communicate with this person and let them know how you truly feel. Okay? The other person involved that is here is possibly it's the King of Pentacles. But the King of Pentacles is in reverse. So again, this is a general reading, so it could be male or female. And the King of Pentacles is not very stable right now. It could be this person right now that's having a hard time with their emotions. This is the Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody's having a hard time moving away. So it could be this King of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign. It could be a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. So if you guys are dealing with them, then this is the person here. They're having a hard time. They're feeling really insecure. They're not feeling stable. This could have to do something with money. They could be needing money. They may not have enough money right now. Or they're being stubborn. They have nothing to give you because they feel like they feel like they've lost something. So they might be a little grumpy, a little bit unhappy right now with the situation. You're being really honest and upfront and communicating. They, on the other hand, might be communicating very immaturely, or they could be just feeling really insecure, unstable. What's in your hopes and fear section is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups, again, it could be female, is a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, could be. But it is somebody who's emotionally detached. They're not really emotionally open right now with their heart, with their emotions, with their feelings. They're not being open, or because they've been hurt. This person looks like they've been hurt. This person is detached. They are needy right now, very needy as well. Somebody could be very needy. I think there's something here about this person that you're afraid maybe that this person is too needy. Maybe you're afraid this person's you're gonna have to get involved with this person. Maybe they're coming back into your life. It could be somebody from your past that's coming back. Same with this King of Pentacles. This could be the same person. There could be two people in your life right now. And they're both kind of on the negative side, but you are so positive. So the end result here is the Five of Swords. It's in reverse. So it looks like you guys might be reconciling. Somebody might be apologizing to you. It looks like there was a lot of conflict between you and this person, or people. Now that I see two people here, it could be two different people involved in this argument, or this situation where somebody was left out. Two people have been left out here. Somebody was trapped emotionally. This is an emotional conflict, some arguing, disputes, disagreements. Not able to come to an agreement, so people walk away. It's an argument and people walked away. But this is in reverse, so it tells me that somebody might be coming back. Somebody might be realizing that they were too harsh with you, and they might be coming back to apologize. Yeah, because you have the past. You have the Six of Cups in reverse, which tells me somebody from your past could be... they're thinking they're unhappy. Maybe they need closure. Maybe they want to, apologize to you. But you guys have done really well if this was somebody that really hurt you or deceived you, because, I don't see any deception here. I just see arguments, disagreements. But I do see truth is coming to the surface now, and it is coming from you, and it looks like it's coming from them. You guys might be communicating your feelings and reconciling. There's a possibility of reconciliation here. Maybe that will give this opportunity to allow this person to move on. So if you don't want to be with this person, if somebody is coming back to reconcile with you and apologize, if that's not enough to bring you guys back together, which it could, because I do see you coming and it's like you're recovering from a loss. Somebody's recovering from a loss, which means they're either getting something back that they once had, or getting something else to replace that, what they lost, and moving forward. So you guys could be getting back together. And maybe this person then will no longer feel conflicted and unable to move forward. So good for you. You guys might be moving together, reconciling with somebody, at least making amends, right? Maybe if this was not a love relationship, it could just be that you're now both realizing what you had and appreciating it, because I have appreciation all over your reading. there's some kind of appreciation and acceptance and validation for what you maybe once had or currently have. And it's just such a beautiful energy. I just love your reading. I really love this reading for you guys. It's beautiful. So, whether you get back together with this person or begin a new friendship, whoever this is, either way, it's going to be good. Even if you don't get back together to start new, it looks like you guys are going to make amends. And then you both can move forward with no harsh, feelings. And then you can move on from any negativity that you'd be holding on to. That way you could start moving forward to the rainbow instead of stay in the darkness.